Everyone, welcome to Dow Nifty. In this video, we'll talk about our most favorite stock in US market right now, and that is Riot Blockchain. Now, as we know, this is a crypto-linked stock, and in this video, we'll talk about its business outlook, fundamental and technical analysis, and as my thumbnail says, how we made 150% profit in just 2 weeks' time. Now first, let's take a look at what does Riot Blockchain does. Now as the name suggests, it is into crypto mining, so it does a lot of Bitcoin mining, and then it also invests in joint ventures which further exposes it to blockchain technology. So in the next slide, we'll take a look at what are its portfolios. Now when we talk about its investment, it invests in TestPay. Now TestPay is a company which plans to develop a blockchain based escrow service for the wholesale telecom carriers. So what it's going to do, escrow, as we know, is a third party system which arranges payment between a buyer and a seller to complete the transaction. Now it arranges in a system in such a way that the credit risk or the chances of payment default is reduced because as we see in the last line as well, credit risk of extended payment terms is eliminated since all contracts would be fully or partially paid. And apart from this TestPay, it also invested into Verade, which is nothing but it is going to create a crypto accounting and auditing technology. Now, as we know, in banks also a lot of financial transaction takes place. Now, all those big transactions goes through a audit process. So similarly, Verade is going to develop a particular app or a service called Veranet, which will in turn audit all the crypto based transactions. Okay, so you can see here Veranet will be the bridge between cryptocurrencies and traditional financial accounting, which needs to further which is needed to further enhance the acceptance and growth. Now let's take a look at what chairman of the company has to say in the recent most quarter. It focuses on three objectives. Number one, to reduce the company's risk profile. Number two, to enhance competitiveness of mining operations. And number three, to restructure its management and agreement with service provider for future betterment of the company. Now, what he says, the Riot has successfully executed on all of these objectives. First, we'll take a look at the risk profile. In the risk profile, termination of SEC investigation was a big breakthrough for the company because it improves company's regulatory profile. Secondly, the chairman talks about how the free cash flows are generating, it is getting working capital, and the overall balance sheet looks good. You can read through it. It is further strengthening. It has further strengthened its net working capital, and it has got good proceeds of $29 million. And finally, the most important thing is Riot continues to remain long-term debt-free company. Now, as you know, like I love debt-free companies because no debt means it can focus on expansions, it can focus on other operating expenses to further improve the business. So it's good that Riot is debt-free company. Next, we'll take a look at mining competitiveness, which was the second objective. Now this was a Forbes news. It was covered in Forbes on June 4th, 2020, that when mining crypto is getting tough, when it is getting more expensive, it is getting tough, when we are getting lesser rewards, we buy power. Okay, so what the company did in the second quarter of 2020, it increased the competitiveness of mining by buying more powerful processors for Bitcoin mining. So it gives that S19 Pro Antminers it's getting. Then it has also procured S19 Pros, which are very powerful processors, and it will further enhance the capacity to mine Bitcoin at a faster rate. Lastly, the third objective was to improve company's future outlook. So over here he says the second phase of strategic transformation. In the second phase, his goal is to drive the company forward to become as one of the largest efficient Bitcoin miners in North America. And the opportunity is galore. It says like there is continued effort aimed at growing our mining operations and commitment to the network. And finally, in the early 2021, the next year outlook he is giving is Riot anticipates exceeding 1 EH per second hashing power. So hashing power is nothing but how well you process, how powerful your processors are, how fast you mine the Bitcoin. So it is planning to increase more powers in future to mine the Bitcoin and get a competitive advantage amongst its peer. So you can see over here, I mean, it will further enhance the company's outlook, and then it will give more opportunities to further increase the shareholder value. Now let's take a look at few of the technicals. Now as we know, like this is linked with crypto. So Bitcoin being the biggest crypto in the, biggest market capital crypto coin. So what we are trying to see in the technical analysis is, if you focus here in the last week of July, okay, before August, there was a major breakout above the 10,000 level, which it was hovering. The Bitcoin was hovering at 10,000 level. Okay. So there was a major breakout above that 10,000 level. And now since then it is consolidating in between 11,000 and 12,000. If you see over here, if you can see over here, it has attempted to break 12,000 1, 2, 3 and 4 times. So once the breakout comes above 12,000 level, we'll see more higher breakout in the Riot level as well. Now how this helped me to understand that Riot is also going to break out, just see this. I mean, this breakout happened in last week of July. Okay. Now this is the technical chart of Riot blockchain. In the last week of July, before August, there was not much movement in Riot. If you see over here, it was hovering around 2.2, 2.3, and it practically went to 2.5, 2.7. It was hovering at that particular figure. So I sense that, okay, since the Bitcoin has had great rally, sooner or later Riot blockchain will also be having a good rally. And that is the time I asked all my followers to buy in Riot blockchain for a good target of $4 to $5. And you can see that there were so many ups and downs, and we took advantage of this volatility. Now in this next segment, we'll discuss how we made 150% profit in 2 weeks. This is a snapshot from my Facebook page with the same name, Dow Nifty. Link is there in the description. Those who are new to the channel, please go in the description box and follow my page. So on July 29th, I gave a call to buy Riot blockchain at 2.72, and I gave a conservative target of $4 and for a short term of 5 to 6 months. Now, when you're talking about 50% growth, it doesn't happen in a day or two, right? It takes a little bit of time. And since it's a small cap, there could be some volatility, there could be some short term downside. So I gave them also a cushion that don't panic if it falls by 20% to $2 to $2.25 band, buy more. Okay, let's see where it went. I was just surprised to see on just August 3, which was 3 trading sessions, we hit our target of $4 and we made a cool 50% profit in just 3 trading sessions. So again, as you know, like there was a volatility. We saw the Bitcoin graph, we saw Riot graph, it was going up, then down, then up, then down, then up, then down, and it's continuing. So what I told, I mean, when it went below $3.5, again buy more and continue for higher targets. Now on August 5, I also advised them that those who understand options, they can continue selling the $5 contracts for good profits of $20, $25, $30, which they were getting for 100 shares of holding. Okay, so this is a way to hedge your positions as well. Like if you're buying at 3, 4, any amount, if you're targeting 5, if it goes to $5 by the expiry date, you'll get an option whether to give the delivery to the buyer or whether you can take the premium and settle off the amount. I mean, if it doesn't reaches 5, you take the premium, that's your profit. If it reaches 5, you can either settle for the premium amount which is available on the day of expiry, or you can give the delivery of your shares to the holder. Anyways, you are going to make profit even there. On August 7, again, this volatility was continuing. We were buying low, selling high. So it went up to 4.3, 4.4, where we sold a few shares. Then again, it dipped to below 3.8. And again, I gave a buy call. Okay, it is coming to 3.8, 3.5. Again, buy the shares and keep on for the target of 5. But unfortunately, that $5 target was not getting met. It was always going to 4.5, 4.6, and then it was retracing. So during the live market trading, when I was in touch with my followers, I was asking them to sell off few shares at 4.2, 4.3, and then continue holding other stakes for longer term targets. So we were continuing this, and that's why, and with a tandem of option selling at the $5, $5.5 targets, we were making cool profits as and when the volatility was playing. And lastly, I mean, just a couple of days back, I notified on my Facebook, my profile page as well, that we have made good profits of 150% plus in 2 weeks. So continue your trade, and whenever it falls below 3.5, below 3.8, continue adding more and more RIOT for longer terms. Now I'll give you a RIOT blockchain strategy, how to play the volatility game. Okay, right now the center point is pegged at $3.7. Okay, right now this is the center point for our reference, but I'll show you when a stock is volatile, it may be at any price range, how you should play the volatility if your long-term outlook is positive and upwards only. Okay, so here is, I'm showing you with an example, but before that, buy below 3.7 as per your capacity, sell 50% stake for 20-25% profit above the center point. Okay, so 25% profit above the center point, and then keep on holding other 50% for long term and continue playing the volatility game. So example, if you bought 200 RIOT shares at 3.5, which is 700 capital invested, say it goes to 4.2, 4.35 range, you sell 50%, which is 100 quantity at $420 you are getting, right? You sold 100 for 4.2. Now when the price falls again below 3.7, buy 100 quantity more. So you invested this much more. Now you are already profitable by $50, as you can see the difference, right? Now in a special situation like we saw a couple of days back, the price fell even further. So if it falls even further, if it goes to $3.3 and below, add 100 more. Okay, so now you see what is happening. You have bought, I have done the color coding so that you can understand. You bought 200, you sold 100, so you are left with 100 shares over here, right, which is I have marked over here in blue. Then when it fell to 3.7 again, you bought 100 more in the green part, and then when it fell to 3.3, you bought 100 more. So now you are there with 300 quantity. Now wait for the same price, $4.2 target, which is 20% above our center point of reference. So when it goes to this point, again sell your 50% of holding, meaning 150 quantity this time. So what happened with all these trades that we have done? What was the end result? We initially made an investment of 700, then we bought 370, 330. In the first level of when it increased first time, we sold out off for some profits, and when it increased the second time, we again sold off 50% stake for some profit. So total, if you do this thing, you will be left with $350 of investment for 150 quantity of RIOT. So you see how beautifully this game is happening. I mean, you are making profits, yet you are keeping on adding your quantity of RIOT, but at a lesser price. Okay. So I hope, friends, you like this strategy. I hope you understood how to play this volatility game, not to be panicked enough. So if you do like my content, please do smash that like button and do subscribe to my channel. Thank you.